Hello, this is Ramen Squad. I'm Mama Ramen. Today I'm gonna do the manga tutorial of My Hero Academia because I've seen so many primary school students, secondary school students raving about this animation, and so okay, look at this. So this is the character called Izuku Midoriya, one of the main characters. And also, I had a request from one of the Ramen Squad that they want me to draw his friend called Floppy, half froggy character, I think. So I'm gonna combine these two characters in the uniform because the uniform is really cool, and I think people loves them in uniform shape. So whole body. So let's get started. So to do the tooth, the whole body, I have to just, like balance out how things are, placed. So, okay. So when you do the whole body, what you have to do is, having this center point. And then first of all, I'm going to create the chest. Yeah, probably around here. And then I'm going to just imagine that Izuku's chest is around here. The hip is around here. And then the two lines comes out, and then this is the knees, yeah, and then this is the legs, and then this is the feet, and then his arms is coming quite stiff down. So I reckon it's something like that. So this is quite basic structure of the whole body. And then once you do that, you have to start putting the flesh on top. So I will say this is his thickness of the arm, and then probably the hands this way, and then also from chest to the hips you connect and connect, yeah, and then from hip to the knee connect and connect, and this is the foot, yeah. So once you finish that, then you can start adding the his costume. So you have to do quite a lot of layer to get to the this figure. Some people start with the actual costume straight away, but it's really hard to find out what kind of the thickness you need for the costumes. So I always recommend everyone to start figuring out where the actual body comes. Then you can start adding any costume on top later. It takes a bit more time, but it's definitely worth doing it. And then see, now I'm adding these chunky trousers because now I know where the flesh are. It's really easier to figure out where the costume stay. And then the really chunky shoes he's got. But anyway, that's something that okay. So his face, he's kind of looking at front, but slightly looking up slightly, ever so slightly. So having this giant cute eyes. It looks like a bit Goku, if you know the Dragon Ball. And then the animation of eyebrow, tiny bit. And yeah, Izuku is famous for his really cool wavy green hair. So we have to show that a lot. Okay, here. Something like that. Okay, and then the ears to add. Okay, so it's not quite done yet, but this is a basic shape for Izuku. Okay, next. So Floppy. So that's another character that I'm gonna do. So in her case, can you see it? Her body is not actually how do you say the straight? So yeah, we have to angle her body a bit. So by using the same kind of method, so the So it's like this and going like that. So that's the kind of, so the chest comes around here, and then the hip comes around here, and then the knees around here, and then the shoes, and then the her arm here, and then going up, and then really exaggerated, you know, big arm, like, you know, the hand, okay, and also this shoulder is coming, on top of the chest, so you kind of overlapping those things. So that's something like that. And then okay, so now I'm gonna connect. So the female body has got more round shape in a way, and so, you know, consider that when you do this. And then I love her posture, actually. It's really cute, like Japanese kawaii posture. So, and like that. Probably like this and that. Okay, so her shoes is going up. Oh my god. I love her. I love the posture of her, everything about her. It's really cool. Thank you, Rose, for recommending me to do this. And then the shoulder. Okay. And then the shoulder as well, which is coming, you know, behind this chest for this one. So this, and this. Oh my goodness, it's enormous hands. That's really cool. Okay, so that's that. And then the other one, I think I should, you know, like finalize the shape of the hand quite quickly. Okay, right, and her face. So this eye is bigger than this eye because this is more towards you. It's perspective drawing. So that has to be added to this drawing. So bigger eye here and smaller eye over here. And then her you know, hair is hiding a bit of her, you know, this eye. Right, and so her head, shiny hair, and I don't know what's going on here. What is this? Is it part of the hair? I'm not sure. Bow, okay. Okay, and then now her uniform. How long is it this filming so far? 9 minutes. Gosh. Well, it's 2 characters, and also this is 2 whole bodies. That is taking quite a long time. But I hope I can get to the inking stage quite quickly. And then the skirt. Something like that. And then finally like that. So okay, it's a bit premature, but I think it's time to move on to the inking. So right. This time I'm using a little bit, you know, thinner inking pen. For the last one, I used the Sharpies, but I think, you know, for this particular one, this fine liner from Uni Ball is the best. And the eyelid, I'm gonna add a bit more. Okay, and then his cool hair. I love his hair. And the ears. Okay, now this wavy hair, I have to make sure that has got the same volume as the actual picture. Are you okay, Daddy Ramen? Do you need to? Yeah. Thanks for doing the filming.
It's a pleasure.
And then the neck. And then da. Okay, the uniform bit. The other day there was a World Book Day, and I've seen a student, you know, from my children's school wearing the uniform. She looked fantastic. You know, I'm not good at doing the hands, I must admit. I'm not good at doing the whole body to start with, but the hands, God, it's really difficult. And, you know, Mama Ramen is 37 years old. So if you're watching this and if you cannot do the whole body or the hands not well, then, you know, you should, you know, be reassured. Even the 37 years old like me struggling how to do it. So don't worry about that. So he's got like Floppy, he's got this really chunky boots. Wow. And then the shoelaces and going like that. And another boots here. It might not be exactly the drawing, but it's okay. As long as you enjoy drawing, that matters the most. Okay, so it's done. And next, Floppy. Hello, Floppy. So, Floppy, the face, gosh. Actually, I might need to adjust her eyes a bit because I think, you know, I went just too, you know, above, like, you know, yeah, I think She's so cute. And the so this fringe is hiding her one of the eyes quite a bit. And completely dark. And the finger has to come to the cheek, so I'm gonna adjust this so the finger goes to the yeah, that's better. That's cute. I'm happy about that. Okay, now her costume, the uniform. Are you okay, Daddy Ramen?
I'm holding up. I'm fine.
Yeah, okay. It's a good exercise for the school closure, guys. If you have to do something filming like that, and it's actually taking much longer than I thought. Sorry, Daddy Ramen, but it's good exercise during the school closure. And this Staedtler. So, Daddy Ramen, what do you think of the school closure?
I think it's going to be tough.
How can we make it enjoyable-ish?
I think we've just got to keep them busy.
Yeah. How can we make it busy? What's your idea?
We have to give them a lot of work to do.
Like what?
Well, lots of schoolwork.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's one of them, definitely. And then the sun here. Okay, so now going like that and going like that, and then that first and second, and going like that, and then the skirt. Right, finally, I'm doing her legs. And then the other leg. And that. Okay, finally, I'm gonna take off all the pencil lines. Okay, I told you in another manga tutorial that it's really important to take out all the pencil lines. Oops, and then now I'm realizing what I didn't ink so far. Haru. Ooh, yeah, that's better. So now I know which one I didn't ink. So I'm just following what I didn't ink. And then this, that, and then this bit, and that, and then Yeah, I totally didn't do this bit. Okay. Right, I have to be quick. Otherwise, Daddy Ramen's gonna be so tired of waiting me to finish. So I'm using the Sharpie. Sorry, how is it called? Sharpies? To go through some, the fundamental part of his hair and all the shades. Yeah.
Wash it. Give it a wash, Harry.
Yeah, whatever you eat, wash. Okay, and then maybe the trousers can be inked, I think. Let's do that. Yeah, I told you in another manga tutorial that, when you do the inking, make sure at least 20% of the whole image is, like darkened, like, inked really black or really shaded really well, just to get the nice, contrast to make that, the whole drawing more interesting.
Action.
And maybe I can make the tie dark as well. And then all this bit, his uniform. Oops, mommy needs to eat something. I got that. Okay, and then this bit. Okay, and then her. Pop, 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 pop. Okay, so her hair is definitely be able to making it. And I'm gonna make sure I've got a bit of shines for her. Can you see the bits that I'm leaving white? That is to show her shiny hair. And I use that quite often for manga. And then maybe I'll add another shiny bit here. Can you see I'm leaving some space? And this. Right, and then the other, yeah, probably this skirt can be inked too. Again, if I have more time, I could do it more properly, but this time I don't really have enough time left to upload. So here you go. And then now, this, that, this, and that. And then I'm gonna do the tie in black, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that. Actually, socks can be darkened as well. Yeah, if you have time and if you want to, you can do a more proper, neater inking. But here you go, that's for today. Okay, finally, sorry, it's tiny bit, but it's gonna make a difference. So I'm gonna do a tiny bit of shading with the hatching. And and him. Okay, so now and then the around, and then the yeah, I think the hatching is just a tiny thing, but that makes quite a big difference. Okay, I think it's done. Oop, freckles, don't forget the freckles. Does she have anything? Nope. Okay, that's it. I think I'm done. So that was the floppy and Izuku ramen squat. Great. Here you go. What do you think? I'm sure it's not perfect, but you get the idea of how to draw these two. So I'm so happy that I could try. I'm gonna improve more in the future. Hope you enjoyed this session, and keep enjoying drawing. Bye bye.